Good evening, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your boy, Lex Anderson, and in tonight's video, I, like my usually deft finger roll or no-look pass, is a sure dang for a winner. And one of the things that I appreciate the most in here in the Sports Opinion Log is talking about and dealing with winners. But what am I reading? What am I hearing? What am I seeing? What are people talking to me about? Stat patter Russell Westbrook. And you know, I will say it 1,000,001 times. I'm going to say it any chance I get. There are more losers in this world than winners. I like to bash Russell Westbrook. And I do bash OKC, but pure talent is just that, pure talent. Yeah, he shoots 24% from three-point range. He has elevated his game, and as a result, Paul George, PG13, is reaping the benefits, is in the discussion of MVP, and I would agree with that. PG13 for MVP. Anybody but James Harden. So I'm definitely glad that there's a front runner to go alongside James the Beard Harden, who I don't like anyway. And you know why I don't like him. He doesn't come through in playoff time. Now, all three players. Westbrook makes history, 10 straight triple-doubles. Harden makes history, 1 game away for tying Will Chamberlain for the most 30-point games in NBA history. And Paul George is just doing his thing. Okay. But there was a couple of days ago, or yesterday, what did the GOAT say? What did Michael Jordan say? It's harder to win 6 championships. And as we're heading into All-Star, let us not forget the one thing that this society has failed to address. There's a hierarchy no matter where you go in life. Whether you're self-employed or employed, you know that there's a hierarchy. If you're self-employed, you're the boss, you're your own person. If you employ people, you're the boss, they work under you. If you're an employee, depending on your position, there's still somebody over you. And in the NBA hierarchy, here's how it goes. NBA player, all-star, superstar. Now, for some people, everybody has a different journey, a different path. I get it. Some start out as bench player, 6-man, starter, all-star, superstar, and of course, living legend. And unfortunately, in the NBA, they've given away way too much money to players who are just players. Oh, you're 6'10", here's $70, $80 million. Wow, really? Thank you, NBA. I guess I don't have to work hard to win your team a championship because you've already blessed me for the rest of my natural-born life. But then you have players like Westbrook who brings it day in, day out, night in, night out. You never see Westbrook taking off plays, unlike the Lakers in that horrific loss to the Atlanta Hawks. And, you know, I'm looking at the schedule, I'm thinking to myself, surely the Lakers will win this game. I don't have to worry about it. Only to wake up and check my app, Nationwide Sports Leader, and see, of course, they lost to the Hawks. And LeBron had a triple-double in a loss. Of course, why not? Because players today are too goddamn sensitive. They're not hustling. They're not making the big plays. And it is the big plays that separate the NBA All-Star from the superstar. Again, as previously mentioned, the average player gets $7.5 million. Russell Westbrook is cashing out at over $200 million. Curry over $200 million. Harden over $200 million. Honestly, I thought that there wouldn't be a $200 million contract until 2025. But here we are, 2019. And these contracts were last year, actually, or even 2 years ago. Look at that. Not even 2020. And cats is getting that $200 million plus bread. But on the plus side, the Hardens, the Westbrooks, the Curry, they're bringing it. The Durants, well, Durant doesn't really have a big-time contract, but he still cashed over $170 million in NBA money, so I don't think he's going to bed hungry. Okay? Look at John Wall. Yeah, look at John Wall. Oh, my God. The Wizards, well, that's for another video. But speaking of this video, you might want to do the right thing and just subscribe to this channel right now. Press that button right there to your left and the bell icon to your right, ding, to stay notified of any and all upcoming future videos, just to put it out there instead of at the end of the video. Just give it to you right now. Because the shit that I talk right here on the Sports Opinion Log is real deal. Real fan, real experience, top notch, nothing but the best. So at the end of the day, these players are the cream of the crop. And they're being paid as such. But let's not hate. The reality is that as great a season as Westbrook, PG13, and Harden are all having, it will not end in championship glory. And I, the prophet, don't even have to decree that yet. Well, one, playoff time isn't here because we're heading into the NBA All-Star break. But the way the Warriors are clicking on all cylinders, who's going to stop them, huh? Who's going to dethrone the Warriors? Does OKC have a chance? Not realistically. They have no bench. Harden, the Rockets, they've put together some pieces. They've worked a little magic. But will Chris Paul be healthy come playoff time? You know, a couple of years ago, there was a great NBA commercial for the playoffs, and it had Scottie Pippen in it. And I had the pleasure of meeting and talking to Scottie Pippen once, many years back. And I had said to him, you know, you and Jordan both had 40 points in a playoff game. How did it feel that game? And Pippen said to me, I could have scored 40 points every night, but I played with Mike. And I had a good laugh, and the people that were in the room had a good laugh. And the commercial was with Pippen, and he said, be prepared to have the best night of your life and be prepared to do it again. And again, and again, and again. I'm adding the extra agains, actually. Pippen just said it once. Potential 7-game series. Remember, the first round used to be 5. Now we get 7 because the NBA needs that advertising money. So you no longer have the best of 5, win 3 games, advance. Nope. Every series is 7 games. Potentially 7 games. Unless you have what it takes to sweep your opponent. And that's pretty much hard to do. And so now, you know, another good player, for example, Kyrie Irving, another oddball, another nut job. I don't really trust Kyrie that much. He thinks the earth is flat. He says he's not committed to the Celtics. Yet for home games, he gives away shoes and jerseys. But he's injury prone. Look at that. Injury prone. Won't be playing tonight. So you have to wonder, do you want to open up the vault to someone like Kyrie Irving, who potentially might be out come playoff time? And I don't like to decree it. Don't want to wish it on anybody. But he's paper mache. He's fragile. He's thin. Yeah, his dribble's great. But as a personality, would you want Kyrie in your locker room? And, you know, please let me know. Drop a comment below. If Kyrie is not with the Celtics at the end of the season, where should Kyrie go? Should he be reunited? Never felt so good with his boy LeBron? Representing Laker Nation? I just live for press conferences. But back to the beginning of this original video. There's more losers than winners in this world. And it's pretty damn sad. Because there's a lot of people who talk shit and they're not about that life. But here in the Sports Opinion Log, you best believe Lex Anderson, he's about that life. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's the end of this video. I'm going to get ready for these NBA games tonight. Happy pre or Valentine's Day to anyone out there, sports fans, men and women, nation and worldwide. Enjoy the day. This is your boy Lex Edison doing what I do best, popping my collar, because I'm signing out. I think I'm going to play that song, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Alexa, play Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, starting now.
Oh, who knows about that? R&B is so dead. Why do we love our teams? Why do we love these players? Why do we have a love-hate relationship with them?